Dear beloved soul, take a deep breath with me right now. Feel your heart. Feel your spirit. There's something important the angels need you to hear today. Something so surprising, so unexpected, it may turn your whole world around. The angels have been watching, guiding, and gently moving the pieces of your life and your soulmate's life behind the scenes. And now, something big is about to happen. Your soulmate is about to make a decision that your friends, your family, maybe even you, will call madness. But heaven doesn't see it that way. The angels are saying, this is love finally waking up. This is the soul breaking free. They've tried to forget you, but they can't. This person, the one your heart aches for, has tried everything to silence the connection they feel with you. They've distracted themselves. They've buried their feelings. They may have walked away, made excuses, or even pretended that you never mattered. But the angels are revealing something powerful today. They never stopped loving you. They just didn't know how to love you the right way back then. And now, it's starting to hit them hard. The angels are waking something up in their heart that they can't push away anymore. The signs, the memories, the quiet pull toward you. It's getting stronger every single day. Heaven is stirring their soul. The angels show me a vision. Your soulmate lying awake at night, heart racing, thoughts spinning. They're not just thinking about you, they're feeling you. They can't explain it. They don't understand why, after all this time, their soul still calls your name. But the angels do. You were never just someone they met. You were sent. And now, they're about to do something wild to reach you. Something that will make people talk. Something that may not make sense to the outside world. But to them, it feels like the only thing that's real. The move that will shock everyone. The angels say your soulmate is on the edge of a huge decision. One that looks reckless from the outside, but is actually deeply spiritual. It could be leaving someone else they've been with, even if it looks perfect from the outside. Traveling a long distance just to see you. Breaking all the rules they once followed. Confessing something they've held in for years. And when they do it, people will say, are they out of their mind? But the angels will whisper, no, they've just finally found their heart. Why now? You've probably asked yourself 100 times, why didn't they choose me before? Why did they run? Why now? The angels want you to know this. Your soulmate had to go through their own spiritual fire. They had to get lost in the world. They had to feel the emptiness of chasing things that weren't real. They had to realize that no one sees their soul the way you do. And now, after all that noise and confusion, they are coming home. It might look like madness, but it's love. Imagine this. You're sitting with a friend, telling them what your soulmate just did. Maybe they left their job, or risked something big to talk to you. Maybe they showed up at your door. Maybe they sent a long message pouring their heart out. And your friend says, wow, that's crazy, but you feel it in your bones. This isn't crazy. This is love with no more fear. The angels say your soulmate is about to let go of their pride, their image, and their fear of rejection, because losing you hurts more than all of that combined. They're scared, but they're ready. The angels see the inner battle. Your soulmate is terrified of how you might respond. They wonder, will they forgive me? Do they still love me? What if they reject me? But they're still going to try, because their heart is louder than their fear now. And the angels are standing right beside them, giving them the courage to step into the unknown. What they're about to do, it's not logical, but it's real. And that's all that matters to them now. What you need to do this message isn't just about what they're about to do. It's also about what you need to be ready for. The angels are asking you to keep your heart open. Stay grounded. Don't let bitterness or past pain block your blessing. You have every right to be cautious, to ask questions, to take your time. But don't let fear be louder than faith, because this person is being led by something bigger than both of you. Divine love, a moment of destiny. The angels are saying this is more than just a reunion. It's a sacred turning point. Everything in your life, all the waiting, the pain, the wondering, has been leading up to this moment. And now, heaven is aligning things in a way that may look messy, but is actually holy. This is your time. Your soulmate is ready to show you something they never could before. That you are the one. That they choose you, not just with words, but with action. Even if it costs them everything else. Messages from the angels for you. Don't be afraid of what looks foolish. The greatest acts of love never look safe. Your heart is not naive, it's brave. Miracles always surprise the world. That's why they're miracles. You're not waiting in vain. Heaven has heard every tear, every prayer. It's not just love. It's mission. The angels are reminding you. This isn't just a romantic story. Your connection with this person is part of something bigger. Together, your souls are meant to do something, whether it's healing, creating, serving, inspiring, or simply showing others what real, unconditional love looks like. So yes, what they're about to do might shock people. Yes, your friends may call it madness, but your soul will know. This is what we were always meant to find. Final angel message. Dear soul, hold on. Something is shifting right now, in the spirit, in the heart, in the air around you. Your soulmate is about to break free from everything that once held them back. Fear, guilt, silence, pride. And what they're going to do next might just leave everyone around you speechless. But you'll understand, because it's not madness. It's love finally becoming brave. If this message touched your heart, please support by giving a super thanks for Jesus' blessings. You are guided. You are loved. You are not forgotten. The angels are with you. A miracle is closer than it seems.
Ahead involves you. You are a significant part of the reason this person found the courage to change everything. So, do not doubt the connection that follows you, even when you try to push it aside. What you are feeling is not a creation of your mind. It is an answer. The more you attempt to ignore it, the louder it will become. That's because real love is not fragile. It survives the tests of time, it nourishes itself on hope, and it returns with even greater strength when the moment is right. That moment is arriving now. It is crucial that you understand your role in this sacred reunion. Your soulmate is being guided by a force far greater than words, which is why you must be awake and emotionally available. When this person gets closer, they will not be coming with just feelings. They will be coming with decisions, with intention. And love cannot thrive where there is hesitation. It needs to find steady, fertile ground to put down roots and stay. Nothing that is happening is random. Everything has been prepared with divine care. When the heavens begin to shift the very structure of time, it's because the moment can no longer be postponed. Your love is on a path that leads directly to you, and your heart knows it. It always has. The decision has been made, but the preparation must come from both sides. Someone is coming who wants to love you with truth, with action, and with full surrender. They need to find you at the same level of readiness. Will you be ready for this? Something within you sensed this was coming long before any revelation was spoken. And now everything is beginning to fall into place. Like pieces of an intricate puzzle, time has been silently arranging the board for this very moment. Your love is packing their bags, not to run from their past, but to move toward a future where you are the ultimate destination. This transformation did not start today. It has been building within their soul, a decision that has ripened slowly until it became impossible to ignore. This individual is letting go of everything that no longer serves a purpose. This isn't just about material possessions. It's about emotional weight, broken promises, and illusions that have grown tired of pretending to be truth. Your soulmate is closing internal doors and dropping baggage that no longer fits in hands that are now ready to hold only what is real. Inside this new suitcase, there is only room for what truly matters. The truth of what is felt, the courage to face it, and the deep, unwavering desire to live a life where the heart can finally breathe in peace. To an outsider, it might appear as just another phase or a cycle coming to an end. But this is so much more. It's a choice rooted in spirit, a calling that is finally being answered. Even though this process is still unfolding beyond your direct sight, it is directly connected to you. The destination of this profound transformation carries your name, your energy, and the invisible, unbreakable bond that has tied you both together since the first moment your souls recognized each other. Even if it was just through a fleeting glance or a passing thought. Imagine what it means to pack your bags with a full heart. It's not merely folding clothes or changing an address. It's looking back at the past with a mixture of gratitude and pain. It's closing chapters that left scars but no longer align with what the soul is asking for today. It's saying a final goodbye to an old version of oneself to make space for a new us. That is the sacred stage your love is in right now. Every step is intentional. Every choice is being made with purpose because this person has realized that there is nothing more valuable than being where the soul truly feels at home. And that sense of home is inextricably linked to you. Even when there was distance, even if circumstances or choices caused you to lose touch, the energetic connection was never severed. There was always a quiet flame keeping the bond alive, something that would bring their memory back in the most unexpected moments, something that made this person think of you when the world stopped making sense. And now, more than ever, that cord is pulling them closer. The time has come to live what has been held in waiting for so long. It is vital that you comprehend the power of this decision. Changing a life is never easy. To change homes is more than to change an address. It means to change your focus, your plans, your entire rhythm of life. And all of that is being done for one singular purpose: to move closer to what has always been real. This person does not want to postpone happiness any longer. They no longer want to pretend they can fit into spaces that have become restrictive and joyless. They are choosing to move out of love. And while that choice is beautiful, it also comes with its own pain. Real change always involves a sense of loss, but it also brings immeasurable freedom. Right now, feelings are being reordered, priorities are being revised, and an entire soul is being reprogrammed to live alongside the one who truly matters. This choice is so powerful that it has begun to influence their smallest actions. The way this person looks at life has changed. Their goals have shifted, and slowly, everything is being left behind to make room for a new life, a life lived with intention. Your soulmate is choosing to live where their heart feels safe, and that place is you. But here comes the most delicate and important part. This change also requires you to be aligned with what is coming. It will not matter if this person shows up with their whole heart, only to find yours closed off, distracted, or still waiting for love to prove itself. True love doesn't need to be proven. It needs to be recognized. Your role in this is absolutely essential. You need to reflect on what you have been holding inside. What is still taking up precious space? What emotions still keep you tethered to the past? What resentments, doubts, or fears are you still feeding? Now is the time to prepare your inner space. We are not talking about your physical home, but your internal one. The home where your feelings reside, where your decisions take root, and where love will be welcomed when it arrives. If that space is clear, light, and ready, then what's coming will find lasting peace in you. Your love is packing their bags, and the final destination is your presence. This person is leaving comfort zones, facing insecurities, and taking monumental risks just to be where their heart truly wants to be. This doesn't happen with just anyone. Life doesn't offer this kind of profound love to those who are not ready to receive it. But you were chosen. You were recognized as home. And when someone chooses to live in another person's heart with full awareness and intention, it has the power to change everything. Not every feeling needs words to be validated. Sometimes, the heart receives answers through sensations that cannot be logically explained. Yet they shift everything. That is exactly what happened to your soulmate. In the midst of doubt, confusion, and attempts to walk other paths, a divine confirmation arrived. One that left no room for retreat. You are the destination. This certainty didn't come from external advice or pressure. It came from a higher source. When a soul is chosen to love another so deeply, a spiritual force begins to guide, protect, and direct. Your soulmate has been deeply touched by this force. A profound sense of calm settled within this person when they thought of you. A peace they couldn't find anywhere else. A truth that revealed itself when all the external noise finally faded. In that moment of clarity, it became undeniable. Ignoring this connection would be like walking away from their own essence. This person is not coming to you on an impulse. They are coming because something greater has confirmed what their heart has felt for a very long time. There was a divine answer, a permission from the heavens that gave them the strength to leave behind what no longer made sense and move toward what is real. That kind of confirmation is not ordinary. When it arrives, it completely transforms how someone sees love. It removes the blindfolds of fear and reignites the passion that doubt had tried to silence. The connection you share was not created by chance. It was written with divine purpose. And when heaven confirms it's time to unite what was always meant to be together, nothing can stand in the way. Not distance, not time, not the doubts that tried to create confusion. When a soul receives a spiritual calling, It begins to move with conviction, not just emotion. That is precisely what is happening with your soulmate. Now, this person has begun to see you differently, not as someone from the past or a distant memory, but as a present reality that was being protected until the right time arrived. And that time is now here. Everything that once caused hesitation has started to fade. The excuses have vanished, the distractions have lost their power, and what remains is a pure, real, and deep feeling that points in only one direction. You. That is why everything has felt so intense for you lately. Your heart has already picked up on this energetic shift. When real love starts to approach, the atmosphere changes. Your emotional field begins to prepare. Your mind searches for meaning behind your feelings, and the universe starts aligning circumstances to clear the path. This is proof that the change isn't coming from the outside in, but from the inside out. It began in spirit, and now it is manifesting in your reality. The most powerful part of all this is that this confirmation didn't just bring answers. It brought transformation. Your soulmate began to act differently. Their actions are demonstrating that this is no longer about uncertainty. It is about decision. When someone realizes that their true home is inside another's heart, everything changes. Priorities shift, plans evolve, and even though fear may still exist, the desire to live something true becomes stronger than any barrier. Now is the moment for you to align yourself, because the love that's coming toward you isn't here to repeat old, painful patterns. It is not here to play with feelings. It is coming with seriousness, with intention, and with the depth of someone who now understands your immense value. But for this confirmation to take root in your life, you must open yourself to receive it. You must clear out the emotional clutter that has been piling up inside your heart and make space for something new and beautiful. If you have been feeling unsettled, if thoughts of this person have returned with more strength than ever, if old emotions have unexpectedly resurfaced, know this. It is all an answer. These are clear signs that your energy and theirs are reconnecting, but now on a new level of awareness. The soulmate coming toward you is no longer the same person who once walked away. This person is stronger, more certain, and more ready to live what truly matters. The confirmation that touched the heavens is also touching your destiny, and you must be sensitive enough to recognize it. True love doesn't always arrive with fireworks and fanfare. It often comes softly, but with a depth that is unmistakable. If you are distracted, you might mistake it for just another coincidence, when in fact, it is the fulfillment of a promise made long before the time you now know. It is strange how life sometimes seems to keep two hearts apart, even when everything inside them is screaming to be together. There were many barriers between you, some external, others internal. There were unspoken fears, broken promises, commitments that no longer made sense, and poorly explained decisions. All of it built walls between you and your soulmate. But today, with heaven's permission and a newly awakened courage, those walls have begun to crumble, one by one. What once felt impossible to overcome is now being cleared away. People, emotions, worn-out connections, illusions, expectations. Everything that once acted as a block is now losing its power. The time has come where there is no longer any excuse to remain distant from what is real. Upon receiving an inner confirmation that you are the path, your soulmate finally understood that the only way forward is with truth. No more half-words, no more chains, no more pretending. This person no longer wants to live a life surrounded by excuses. For a long time, they may have tried to make what belonged with you fit somewhere else. They walked down side roads, trying to silence their heart's cry. But all that effort only led to exhaustion and a feeling of emptiness. When love is real, no distraction is ever enough. No substitution can ever fill the void. With that clarity, something deep inside your soulmate awakened with tremendous strength. What once felt impossible is now a firm decision. There were obstacles you may not have even known existed,